Emily, come on out of the bathroom. Don't sit in there and wait for the result by yourself. Let's see it together.
Okay, hang on a minute. I'll be right out.
Can you see the result yet? Are there 2 lines?
No, just one again. Looks like I'm not pregnant this time either. Dang it. My period is really late, so I thought we really did it this time for sure, but still no baby.
It's okay. Don't let it get you down, babe. We'll just have to keep trying, that's all.
But, David, we've already been trying for so long already. Do you think there is something wrong with me? Something may be wrong with my body? I'm really starting to get worried now.
Why would there be anything wrong with you? You're still so young. We both are. I mean, come on. We're in our early 20s. We still have plenty of time to keep trying. There is nothing to be worried about.
But it's already been 3 years since we got married. They say most couples easily get pregnant within their first year of trying, and if a woman can't get pregnant after a year, she should see a doctor.
Okay then. I guess it'll make us both feel better if we make sure there really is nothing wrong. And I heard on the news the other day that gynecology has been developing a lot lately. I'm sure if there's anything wrong, they can fix it. We'll figure this out and get through it together, Emily. Don't worry.
I mean, it's just... all of our friends have gotten married and have beautiful children of their own already. Doug and Mary already have 3. Why can't we be that lucky too? Why is this so hard for us? It's so frustrating.
You know, there is an old wives' tale that says how the couples who get along the best have the most difficulty in having a child. During the entire 10 years that we dated, and even after marriage, our relationship has always been good. We never once fought or separated or anything. So maybe the heavens are jealous of us.
What are you talking about? You're so silly, David. The heavens are jealous? So are you saying we should try fighting with each other?
Maybe. Want to give it a try? No, I'm just kidding. What I'm trying to say is, don't worry about it so much. Let's go to the hospital tomorrow right away. We should go together.
Oh, tomorrow? Together? You want to go with me?
Yeah, why? Are you busy tomorrow? It's my day off, so I figured we could both go together and get checked out on the same day. You have plans?
Yeah, I kind of have something tomorrow. How about you go ahead and get checked out first?
Oh, should I? Okay, I'll go ahead and get checked out first then.
Good. You get checked out first, and then I'll go after your results come out.
Alright, sounds good. Let's do it that way then. But why don't we give it another try tonight? What do you say? We shouldn't waste any time and keep trying hard, right?
David, stop that. You're embarrassing me.
David, did you go to the hospital this morning? Hi, Yolanda. Yes, I did. Actually, the results already came out. I just got off the phone with the doctor.
Oh, really? That was fast. So, what did the doctor say?
The doctor said all my results came out normal, and that I'm in perfect condition to make a child. There's nothing wrong with my reproductive ability. Oh, really? Is that so? I was expecting the fault to be on you, not my daughter. So, that means that Emily has something wrong with her. Not necessarily, Yolanda. The doctor said that we could both be perfectly healthy and still struggle to make a baby together. It's actually not as uncommon as one may think it is. I honestly don't think that there is anything wrong with Emily either. But the doctor said that it would be best for her to get some tests done next, just in case. I think we should follow the doctor's orders on this and do as he suggests. All right, David. Thank you for thinking that way about my daughter. Emily, you should make an appointment and see a doctor first thing tomorrow. Would you like me to go with you?
No way, Mom. I'm fine. I'm a grown adult. I can go by myself. David, what are we gonna do? I can't believe this.
Emily, what's wrong? Did you go to the doctor? What'd they say? Is there a problem?
Yeah, the doctor said that I'm infertile. She said I'll probably never be able to get pregnant. If I do, it'll be a miracle. I can't believe it.
What? No way. Is she sure?
So, in the end, the problem was me. I knew it. What are we going to do now?
Did the doctor really say there's no way?
She said there's something wrong with how my fallopian tubes developed and that I also have something called polycystic ovarian syndrome. That all makes it nearly impossible. She said we could try in vitro fertilization, but even that has a low chance of being successful.
Yeah, but she's saying there's still a chance that could work, right?
Yeah, but David, I don't know. I mean, I'm not at all confident it will work. It'll take a lot of time and money, too. And if it doesn't work, it'll just be a huge waste of time, and a procedure like that will probably ruin my body, too. I read that it can really wreck you. And I don't want to feel so devastated after getting my hopes up anymore.
I get what you're saying, but I think it'll work. Let's give it a try.
David, is having a baby really so important?
Before we got married, all we talked about was raising a kid together. You know how important that is to me.
Well, I've changed my mind. I'm not ready. Can't we just keep things as they are now, with it just being the two of us?
Oh, really? Well, if you've changed your mind and you're sure you don't want to have a kid now, then, well, it's not like I can force you, so... Alright, if that's what you want, we'll stop trying now and just let it be the two of us.
Really? Are you sure you're gonna be okay with that?
Of course. You already know that you're more important to me than anything else. And there's nothing out of the ordinary about a married couple not raising a child. Tons of couples are choosing to not have kids these days. For now, let's just continue enjoying our life together as just a family of two. Let's go and get the puppy you've always wanted. And we can do all the hobbies we haven't been able to do yet and go to all the places together we haven't yet been able to go. And later on, if the heavens decide to naturally bless us with a baby, then so be it. Or you could always change your mind later and try the in vitro procedure. By then, there may even be a less invasive option.
David, I love you. Thank you so much for understanding. I'm so lucky to have you, and I'm so sorry.
Sorry? Sorry for what? What is there to be sorry for? Nothing is your fault, Emily. Anyway, let's continue enjoying life and not worry about all this baby business any longer.
Okay, I love you.
Emily, I know this really sucks. I mean, we decided not long ago to continue having a great life together, just the two of us, but... Well, it looks like I'm getting transferred overseas to the company's new international branch.
What? Really? No way. But I thought you said the development of the new branch all fell through. How?
Yeah, I know, and they definitely said it had all fallen through. But apparently they had a backup plan and it worked, so everything is back on track now and the branch will be opening soon. And due to my high performance rates, I got picked for a spot over there. It's kind of like a promotion.
David, I know I should be congratulating you, but what about me? What am I supposed to do now?
It's over in the Middle East somewhere, so there will probably be quite a few language and cultural differences. Living over there might be a bit uncomfortable for you. Honestly, I'd love for you to come with me, but I don't want you to be unhappy, so it's up to you. I can't force you to come with me.
Well, how long will it be?
As of now, they are saying it'll be officially 2 years, but that is always subject to change. It could also end up being longer.
2 years? Or more? What am I supposed to do all alone for that long? 2 years is such a long time, David.
I know, so to be honest, I was going to give up the position. If I go through with this and work hard over there, we'll be financially set for life, Emily. This is a really good opportunity for us to not have to worry about anything in the future, and I might even be able to retire earlier later on.
You're right. This is a really good opportunity for you. Not for us. And you shouldn't let it pass you by. I won't stand in your way. You should go through with it. And you'll still be able to come and visit here often, right?
You've been saying you always wanted to go back to school and get your master's, haven't you? Why don't you do that now? That'll keep you plenty busy. Of course, I can come on the holidays and birthdays, and we can always use Zoom for video calling. If we do video calls often, it'll be like I'm still right next to you all the time.
Okay, but even still, I'm worried I will be so bored without you here.
You've been saying you always wanted to go back to school and get your master's, haven't you? Why don't you do that now? That'll keep you plenty busy.
That's right. Okay, and I can't just sit around doing nothing while you're over there working so hard in another country. I should put in some effort and earn something too. I will earn my master's and become a successful working woman. Maybe a social worker.
Great. We'll both work hard and then enjoy a prosperous and amazing future together.
All right, let's get it, baby.
Emily, what have you been up to, sweetie?
Hey, honey. I was just working on my graduate school applications. How have you been doing?
I've been doing fine as long as you've been doing fine. Don't worry about me. Make sure you're eating and sleeping well, okay?
Yep, of course. Even though you aren't here, I am eating and sleeping well. Keep working hard, but not too hard. And take care of yourself. I'll always love you. You know that, don't you?
I love you too. I miss you, Emily.
I know. We can talk to each other like this, and I'll keep sending pictures. You can look at those whenever you miss me, okay?
Okay. I'll kiss each and every one of them every day.
Okay, babe. And we can continue to video call each other whenever you want to. All right?
What's up?
Oh, were you sleeping?
Yeah, I must have been really tired. I passed out all of a sudden. I tried calling earlier, but I guess you were busy.
Yeah, I was in class. You're coming to the US next month, right?
Yeah, Emily, so that was the original plan, but it looks like I'm not gonna be able to take a vacation yet after all. It's so busy here. We're swamped.
What? Are you serious? Why not? You expect me to celebrate my birthday alone without you?
Emily, I'm sorry. Please don't be like that. You know it's not my fault, it's the company. How about you come here for your birthday instead? I can probably take off for a few days, so why don't you come here and enjoy the sights and sounds of a new country? I'll show you the best spots and restaurants, and we can go sightseeing together.
I wish I could, but I've got a huge project and presentation at the university coming up next month. There's no way I could go on a vacation like that.
Really? That's too bad. I guess there's not much either of us can do about this then. Well, I'll definitely be able to take an extended period of time off in the winter, so I'll absolutely be there during the holidays.
All right, I understand. I'll be waiting for you. I love you.
Love you too. What the heck is with this darn corona? All the airlines are at a standstill and flights have been canceled until further notice.
I know. The situation is crazy here, too. Everyone and everything is on lockdown.
I bought all your presents and was so looking forward to seeing you and spending Christmas together, but I can't believe this.
I bought some pretty lingerie to show you, too. I was getting so excited to see you. This effing corona! It's ruining everything!
Don't worry. Things will start getting back to normal again soon. You said finals are coming up, right? Have you been studying hard?
Yep, of course I am. And I guess I'll be able to focus on studying even more now since you won't be coming.
That's right. Turn crisis into opportunity, dear.
Time always flies by, doesn't it? We just have to get through one more and then we can be in each other's arms again, right?
Yes, of course. I'll be there next Christmas, Emily. And if this whole corona mess gets cleared up before then, I'll be over there to see you sooner. Let's see how the situation is 6 months from now. Be careful not to catch this corona crap, okay?
I will. You take care of yourself too, okay? Be careful. I love you.
Yep. Love you too.
Hey, David. Are you sleeping? I'm sorry. I fell asleep while writing a research paper. It looks like you tried to call. The corona pandemic is still pretty severe, huh? You won't be able to come here this time either, right? This is really so upsetting. Well, let's cheer up and keep working hard, okay? I love you.
Hey, Emily. You've been busy writing your thesis, right? And graduation is right around the corner, too. You're working so hard this whole time. I am so proud of you. I was really hoping I could get there for the ceremony and all, but this damn corona situation isn't allowing me to leave here yet. I'm being told I have to stay. If I knew this would happen, I would have forced you to come with me. I regret being apart like this so much. I really miss you. And it's getting hard to talk on the phone. Everyone is going crazy again here because the case numbers are shooting up again. How did we end up in such a separated, long-distance relationship like this? Well, no matter what, let's hang in there just a little bit longer. We'll have brighter days ahead together, okay? I miss you so much. Let's have a video call soon. Emily! Finally! I'm escaping this place. I just bought my ticket back to New York.
Oh my god, really? You were supposed to only be gone for 2 years. It's already been 5.
I know, right? This has been crazy. But it's all coming to an end now. That stinking corona kept me captive over there. Thanks so much for hanging in there and waiting for me, babe.
You're gonna come back and treat me like a princess, right?
Of course. I'll never go even 10 miles away without you. I'm gonna stick to you like glue from now on.
Really? You mean that?
Of course. From now on, I'll stay right by your side and do everything for you until the day I die.
Okie dokie then. You better keep your word.
Wow. It feels so strange being home for the first time in 5 years.
Welcome home, sweetheart. Oh, by the way, I have a homecoming surprise for you.
A homecoming surprise.
Yep, here it is.
Hi, Dad. I'm your son, Steven. I'm 4 years old, and I love going to my kindergarten.
What? Whose son?
He's your son, David.
What? Oh, come now. What kind of surprise is this? Come on, Emily. This isn't funny.
Hi, Daddy. Nice to meet you. I missed you.
Emily, what's the meaning of all this? It's a joke, right? Tell me what's going on right now.
Hey, Steven, baby. I'm gonna speak with your father a bit. How about you go and play in your room for a little while, okay?
Okay, Mom.
David, I know this is all a big surprise.
I just came home after being away for 5 years and some kid I don't even know is calling me daddy. How would I not be surprised?
Well, when I was studying for my master's in social work, I interned at a children's orphanage near the university. That's where I met Steven.
What? At an orphanage?
Yes, and while watching him grow, he always seemed so bright and happy. Not having a baby of my own, I guess I just fell in love with him right away and started wanting to raise a kid again.
So
I decided to become Steven's mom.
are you telling me you went and adopted a kid behind my back without even asking me? What the hell, Emily?
What? No, I would never do that. I haven't signed any papers yet. I was waiting for you to come home so we could talk about it first. Nothing has been set in stone officially because you weren't here yet. But now that you're back, we can go ahead and sign the papers and give him your family name, right? Let's live as a happy family together. All three of us.
No. Before even starting any of this, before even telling the poor kid that he's going to be adopted and that I am his dad, you should have spoken to me first. Sure, you haven't signed any official documents, but in your mind and his mind, we've already adopted him.
David, did you forget that you're the one who left me all alone for 5 years? And you told me that after you got back, you would do anything for me. Well, I want to be a mom.
I understand how you feel, but come on, Emily. Put yourself in my shoes. This is crazy. I just met this kid and he's calling me dad.
David, Steven is such a smart, sweet boy. After a few days, you'll love him just as much as I do. You'll be feeling like his real dad before you know it. Now, come on, let's take Steven someplace good for dinner. Hey, Steven. Mommy is gonna spend some time with a few friends. Have fun playing with your father. Honey, I'm going to hang out with some friends. I'll be back later.
Okay, you'll be back for dinner.
Yep. See you later.
Daddy, let's find buried treasure together.
Buried treasure.
Yeah, look, over here. I hid a piece of candy for you in Mom's dresser. Quick, quick, try to find it, Dad.
You hid it in Mom's dresser. What kind of candy is it? Is it my favorite? Let's see. Well, it's not in there. It's not here either. Oh, what's this? A maternity diary.
Yeah, Mom told me that a lady at the hospital gave this to her when I was still in her tummy. Look, look, this is me inside Mom's tummy. My head is so big.
Oh, is that so? Wait a minute. Mother's name? Emily Spears? If this was given to your birth mother, why would Emily's name be on this?
Daddy, Daddy, did you find the candy yet?
Steven, did you live here in this house since the day you came out of your mommy's tummy?
Yeah, this has always been our house. Oh, uh-oh. Mommy told me to tell you I used to live at an orphanage. I forgot. Oopsie.
Hello, is this the Sherlock Private Detective Agency? Yes, that's correct. How may I help you? I need you to follow my wife around secretly for me. I am afraid she might be up to something. Will do, sir. Please confirm your personal phone number with me. And are you suspecting your wife of cheating or something? Yes, I'm not sure, but I think that might be what's been going on. And I will also be needing you to submit some samples for a parent-child DNA test. I'll be sending the materials to you by express mail right away. Yes, sir. We'll get you your results as soon as we can. Good afternoon, sir. I'm calling to inform you of our findings. I think it would be best if you prepare yourself before I proceed in telling them. Okay. I'm ready. Please, tell me. First off, the DNA test results. Sir, the child is a 100% match with your wife. However, well, he is definitely not your child. What? So are you saying that my wife cheated and had a baby with another man? But she told me the doctor said she was infertile. That too is most likely a lie, sir. Your wife is evidently very much able to bear a child. That's crazy! Then, the father? Who's the father? Well, sir, the real father is someone you have already met before and know very well. What? Someone I know? Who is he? He went to the same university as you for undergrad, and you two graduated together in the same class. No way. It couldn't be. You know a fellow named Carl Newman, right? Who's the father? What? Carl? Unbelievable. This is ridiculous. He's my best friend. Then, were those two pieces of trash dating behind my back ever since we were in undergrad? At the same time Emily and I were. You're telling me that that sneaky witch has been cheating on me this entire time? I'm sorry, sir. I can't confirm that much. However, I can tell you that Carl Newman is also a married man. He and your wife meet quite often. I saw them eating meals together and going to motels frequently. They also tend to spend a long time in his car in secluded places. Just the two of them. Oh my god. This is insane! Please, sir. Try to calm down and compose yourself. Please remember that getting all worked up and doing something reckless or unnecessary will not help you. I've got a great attorney friend of mine. I'll give you his number. Please give him a call as soon as you can. Please use his services and listen to his advice, as well as do your own research regarding filing for divorce. That's the wisest thing to do right now. And please, give me a call whenever you need me. I'm here for you, sir. Alright, thank you. I will do that, and I'll send you the remaining service fee right now. You've done a great job, Detective Banks. Thank you. You've really saved me here.
Oh, David, you're home so early.
Hello, David. Oh my, you look terrible. Your face is so flushed. Are you sick? You knew all along, didn't you, Yolanda? You did some job raising that disgusting wench of yours. What a successful, slimy, scamming, bread-stealing whore she is. Incredible. What? David! How dare you talk about my daughter that way? What's gotten into you all of a sudden? Don't even try to pretend like you know nothing, Yolanda. She probably learned all of her filthy, manipulating ways from you.
Honey, what is this all about? You didn't mean any of that, do you? Why are you acting like this?
You! What kind of fool do you think I am? You've been cheating and lying to me about everything all this time. You slimy, sinful snake. Did you have fun playing your little game? How long were you planning to keep it up, huh? Polycystic ovarian disease? An issue with your fallopian tubes? Infertility? Ha! That was all just a lie. You probably didn't even go to the friggin' doctor or take a single exam.
Wait, how did you find out? Wait, David, please just calm down. Listen to me. I have my reasons.
What the hell could have given you any reason to do these things?
Okay. I understand why you're upset, but just hear me out, please. David, you were gone for 5 years. I was so lonely, so I met some guys a few times. Was that really so wrong of me to do?
Are you freaking kidding me right now? Oh my god. Lonely? You think you were the only one feeling lonely that whole time? So you were so lonely that you felt it necessary to seduce my friend and even have a kid with him? You seriously think that loneliness is a justifiable reason for anyone to do what you've done? Just how long have you two been seeing each other? You've been out slutting around with that traitor even before we got married, haven't you?
No, that's not true.
You're right. You went and lied about being infertile because you never had any intention of having a baby with me from the start. Why? Because you figured that you could marry me, go off and have your fun while I work my butt off, and then divorce me and steal half of my assets and run off with Carl. But the problem is that Carl's wife won't divorce him after all. So you two just continued to go along and have your affair, and then you two even had a kid.
I'm so sorry, David. What I did was so wrong. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I will never do such a thing again. Please trust me.
That's right. David, she has apologized and knows what she did was wrong. I apologize, too, for raising her so poorly. Please, David. Please forgive her. Are you two for real? You expect me to forgive something like this so easily? Something so sinful, so disgusting. This is not something that can be solved simply through words. Oh no, much more needs to be done about this. I'll be paying you back for every bit of pain and heartache you've given me 100 times over. You, Carl, and your entire family will forever suffer for what you have done to me. You better prepare a lot of money for the divorce proceedings. I will be expecting to receive a whole lot of alimony from you.
No, David. Wait, please, please. Just calm down and let's talk this out calmly, okay? Please don't leave me.
After finding out that the one and only woman I ever truly loved with my entire heart and soul betrayed me, I felt like the heavens had betrayed me as well. However, I kept my ground and went through with filing the divorce. That witch came whining and begging to me several times. Her mother even did too, but I didn't give in. I realized how fortunate I actually am that the heavens let me know of my wife's true colors through Detective Banks. Fortunately, because I was a responsible adult, I received a lot of alimony too. And by the way, my new best friend is Detective Banks. Turns out he had the same thing happen to him many years ago. The entire community and university campus also became fully aware of what those two were doing. And it is safe to say that their crimes will follow those two wherever they try to go. My company acknowledged all of the hard work I did overseas and promoted me to a chairman position. From now on, I intend to forget about the past and continue to live nobly while only looking forward.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to see more.
Molly, I'm going to the supermarket for a bit. I'm just dropping by to buy some fruit and a couple of cartons of ice cream. Is that all right with you? You don't need anything else.
That's all right. I don't need anything else. Janet, could you do me a favor? Sorry to bother you when you're busy running errands.
It's totally fine. Ask me anything you want. I know this last month has been tough on you. The baby is coming soon, after all. We're even living together, so feel free to talk to me about anything. It's good to rely on family during difficult times.
But you already do most of the housework for me. I'm really sorry.
Seriously, it's okay. It's gotten hard for you to move around, so you don't need to worry about doing any chores. Don't push yourself. Just focus on taking care of yourself and the child. That's what all of us want.
I really appreciate you saying that. Thank you so much. I'm worried because I'm already past my due date. It's hard not knowing when the baby is coming. Am I doing something wrong? Is it because I've just been lazing around and not doing anything?
I don't think so. Remember, it's only been about 2 days since then. It's normal for mothers to miss their due date. It's not a guarantee that the baby will be born on that day, you know? Didn't the doctor also tell you to rest at home?
Yeah, you're right. He did tell me that before. But I still don't feel like the baby is coming at all.
That's just what it feels like at first. Try not to worry about it so much. Just do whatever you would normally do.
Oh, Janet, I was able to fold the laundry today.
Even though I just told you you don't need to do any chores. Jeez, it's okay for you to just take it easy.
I still want to do whatever I can to help while I'm at home. I'm sure once I've given birth, it'll be even more of a hassle. There's going to be a lot to do with the baby to take care of.
It won't be a hassle. Please don't say that. I'm just blessed to have a grandchild in the first place.
To be honest, my own parents are divorced. Their relationship is a mess, and they fight whenever they see each other. I don't have a good relationship with either of them, so I'm really glad I have the chance to live together with you. If I was on my own, I don't think I would be as ready to have this child as I am now. I wouldn't be prepared for it without your help.
It's no trouble. I was thinking the same. Thank you for entering our lives. I think Brad is very lucky to have a wife like you. It makes me happy to be one big family. Like you always notice right away whenever I change something in my cooking, like the seasoning I use. Brad never says anything to me. He just eats whatever I make without commenting.
He's the type of person who will just think anything is delicious, huh? At least he never complains about anything that's put in front of him. He may not be that observant when it comes to your cooking, but I think he pays more attention to other things.
You think so? What kind of things are you talking about?
Like the men in this neighborhood don't do any of the housework. They leave it up to their wives. I hear a lot of complaints from other women about their husbands lazing around once they come back from work. But when it comes to Brad, I don't have a reason to complain. He's very diligent about doing chores whenever he's home.
If you're happy about how things are now, I am too, but just let me know if any problems come up. I want to support you as much as I can.
Thank you so much. I'll be sure to let you know. Hold on. Janet, are you busy right now?
I'm still at the supermarket. What's wrong?
I think my water broke.
Oh my god, it's finally happening. Wait, just stay. I'll come back home right now. In the meantime, go ahead and call a taxi.
I'll do that. Thanks a lot.
It'll take around 10 minutes for me to return, but if the taxi arrives before I do, then just go and ride to the hospital, okay? Don't wait up for me. I'll follow after you, and so we can meet up at the hospital. Molly, are you there? Where are you right now? I heard from Brad that you left the hospital, but I'm having a hard time believing that's actually true. Still, no one knows where you are, so he's been running around trying to look for you. Why did you leave? Did something happen to you? Please answer me.
Yes, I'm here. Janet, thank you very much for everything you've done up until now.
Molly, you're confusing me. We're trying to find out where you are. Why are you saying that as if it's a goodbye?
Because I am saying goodbye to you. I won't be coming back home from now on. I made the decision to leave on my own. I will raise this child on my own somewhere else. So please don't bother looking for me. I haven't spoken to Brad about this, so can you tell him that I'm not coming back?
Wait a minute. I don't understand. What on earth are you talking about? How could you come to that kind of conclusion? And what kind of nonsense is this? Suddenly deciding to run away with your kid?
That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm serious about this.
No, that doesn't make any sense. You know that raising a child independently is way easier said than done. If you're really not coming home, then where do you plan to raise the kid?
I can't tell you.
What? Why not?
If I tell you where I'm going, you'll try to find me, won't you? I don't want that.
Well, obviously I'm worried about my grandchild. And I care about your well-being, too. But most of all, I'm thinking about how my son is being affected by all of this. Brad has no idea where his child went, and it's horrible to see him so stressed out. Can't I convince you to try talking to him directly? Even if it's only for one meeting. Please, it's not too late. You can talk things out with each other and work together to come to a solution.
No, that's not going to help. I've already made up my mind.
Are you planning to divorce him? Or do you just want to be away for a little while?
Yes, I want a divorce. The divorce papers are in my drawer in the bedroom. The one I stayed in at your house. I've already signed them, so I want you to tell Brad to do the same and submit them on our behalf. Could you do that for me?
Molly, what's really going on with you? You still haven't explained the truth behind why you want to leave Brad. If he did something wrong, I'm sorry. I really am. But please, tell me why this is happening. Why are you doing this? My son doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know whether he did something to upset you and run off with the baby. There's no way he'll be able to go through with the divorce without talking to you.
But I want to get divorced.
Yeah, so you have to give a reason why you want to. You haven't been married for long, but if you get a divorce now, you still have to figure out how to divide your assets. There are a lot of procedures to go through if you want to be recognized as officially divorced by the government. If you can't explain why you want to go through with the divorce, then it's impossible.
I'll leave that up to you both. I don't care, just make something up.
What do you mean you're leaving it up to us? You're the one who wants to get divorced. You don't intend on talking to Brad at all. That's your plan. Raising a baby by yourself is nothing to sneeze at. It's a massive responsibility. How are you going to ensure the child has a good life?
It's fine. I found a place for us, so you don't have to concern yourself over us. I'll raise my kid properly without your help.
Molly, what the hell? What kind of game are you playing now? Just when I thought you came back to us, you come in and leave your child alone at my house. Really? Why would you do something so irresponsible?
I don't need that kid in my life anymore, so I left it in your hands. You go raise it instead of me.
Excuse me.
It's a good thing I haven't submitted the baby's birth certificate yet. You can name it whatever you want to.
But you said you would raise the child properly.
I was planning to do that before, but the circumstances have changed.
What circumstances?
I'm going to get married to someone else. I started going out with the boyfriend I had before I was with Brad. That's why I wanted to put an end to our relationship.
And I'm just hearing about this now.
I have some money in an envelope for you to use in the bag I left behind at your place. Consider the money as compensation for having to raise the baby. It's a huge hassle, but I was told I can't get divorced from Brad unless I hand over the money. My fiancé is rich, so I'm sure the amount is enough to make up for leaving the child with you.
You must be joking. Again with this carelessness. Why did you get married to my son in the first place if you were just going to turn around and do this to us?
When I got married to Brad, I really was in love with him. But I couldn't forget the man I was with before him. You know how they say once you have something good, there's no replacing it, right? I thought I would make a good housewife, but I guess that kind of domestic life just isn't for me after all.
Then why did you take the baby with you when you left the hospital?
I went through a lot to have this baby to begin with, so I was hesitant to give it up. I thought that maybe I should try to be a mom, even though I got divorced from the baby's dad. I even brought my fiancé's kid along with me, but I was immediately caught red-handed. His family was worried about me having 2 children to take care of, so I was told to give Brad's baby back if I wasn't serious about raising it.
What are you saying? I can't believe you.
It doesn't matter. What's done is done. I gave your grandchild back to you and all. Now you can help raise it, just like you wanted while I was still pregnant.
Stop acting like you're doing us a favor. This is absolutely crazy. What am I supposed to say to Brad when he comes home?
I'm not seeing him anymore, so that isn't my problem. I came to realize that my partner now truly is the one for me. So my priority is him, in the end.
So what? Once again, you're not going to talk with him.
I mean, I contacted him earlier to tell him that I returned his child. After that, I made it clear to him that I haven't changed my mind about getting a divorce.
Is that so? To think I actually thought of you as my own daughter.
I liked having you as my mom, too. I have nothing but good memories with you. Because no matter what I did, you were so nice, and I could take it easy around you. But even then, I don't want to spend the rest of my life in an old and cramped little house. You get that, right? You only took care of me because I was pregnant. But now that I'm back together with my boyfriend, I don't need you to look after me anymore. Do I look like I'm cut out for a life where I'm broke and struggling with a kid?
I see. So that's how you really felt about living with us. Congratulations! You've made a complete fool out of me.
Don't take it personally. It's just that living together with you guys would have been a pain to deal with. You should be glad I was willing to play the role of a good housewife for a bit.
You've said enough. I get it already. Brad and I will raise this child in your place. I'm positive he'll feel the same as I do. He'll be a good father to the child you abandoned.
I thought as much. The only response he had when I told him was, okay. Well, even if he begged me to come back and raise the kid, I would have refused.
I was thinking the same. I'll file the divorce papers, just as you ask. Never show your face around here again.
You don't have to tell me twice. I live in a penthouse suite with my fiancé, so there's no way you can expect me to go back to your place, don't you think? I'll give up custody of the kid. I can't be the loving wife you thought of me as with Brad. Eventually, I'll have another baby with my man. Until then, we'll keep on living the good life. Best of luck to you two. Hello, Janet. It's Molly again. Are you there?
What do you want? Do you have some kind of business with me?
I do. I would like to meet my daughter, if you'll let me.
You want to meet her? After you said you didn't need her in your life.
Yes, that's correct. I've changed my mind. I want to see her. After thinking about it for a long time, I started to miss my baby. I really feel like I want to have a part in raising her. It's funny how that worked out. I didn't feel like I was ready for motherhood, and yet...
I understand. Carol is sleeping right now. So if you want to meet her, you'll have to do it outside, if you please.
Oh, you named her Carol. That's a cute name. I like it a lot. Is it okay if you show me her face? Just for a bit. I'm near your house as we speak.
Did you forget your promise that you wouldn't show your face around here anymore? Either way, Brad has custody of Carol, not you. You should have contacted him about seeing her instead of me.
That's because he won't forgive me for leaving. He just can't let it go.
If Brad isn't allowing you to see her, I won't either. That's his child. Do you have a screw loose in your head or something?
I'm asking because you were so nice to me before. Besides, we're both women here. You listened and understood how I felt.
I don't know what us both being women has to do with this. You threw away your baby like she was garbage because you wanted to be with your previous lover. After all that big talk about not needing it. Your precious child. I don't want to imagine how someone could be so wishy-washy about their own flesh and blood. Our gender is the only thing I could have in common with someone like you.
I've been doing some soul-searching lately. I kept thinking about how happy I was when I was living with you and Brad, Janet. It made me realize that there are some things in this world that money can't buy. I finally understand that all of the money in the world could never replace the wonderful life I had with you both.
Good for you. You figured that out at last. But you must know it's already too late for that. You divorced my son.
I know that. I understand how horrible that was of me. But I have so many regrets over how stupid I've been. Won't you give me one more chance? Please, I'm begging on my knees here. I want to go back to your house. If I can just live an honest life and be a family with you again, that would be enough. Even though I was satisfied with how things were, now I'm just thinking what a complete idiot I was to let it slip through my fingers.
Wow, I'm impressed. Really? Maybe you should look into becoming a professional actress. You've got the skills for it.
What? I don't have a clue what you're talking about.
Your beloved fiancé left you, and now you're contacting me and showing up in our neighborhood because you have nowhere else to go. Hilarious. No matter what sob story you try to feed me, I know that's the real reason you're running back to us. Not because you genuinely miss me, Brad, and your daughter. Your lover understood more than anyone the kind of person you really are, didn't he?
I haven't said anything but the truth so far. What are you even getting at here?
You can't lie to me. I know he broke up with you. Your ex, Daryl, told me all about it.
Why do you know his name? Why do you sound like you know each other? Did you meet up behind my back?
When you left Carol at my house, you left us a substantial amount of money for child support. You mentioned that yourself the last time we talked. Inside the bag the money was in was a note with Daryl's contact information. The letter said that you visited some man claiming that it was your child, asking for money for child support when you were sure it wasn't your child at all. In reality, you never gave up when it came to Daryl, even though he had no intention of going out with you. But you always bothered him about various problems anyway.
Are you joking? That sounds like something you made up.
He didn't know what would happen with a stranger's baby left in your care. It seems like he wanted to try talking to you for the sake of Carol's safety. Though first, he came here to get more information about the baby. So, Brad and I had a long chat with him. We explained everything to him, from how you were married to Brad to how you decided on your own to run away before abandoning Carol. Then he said he'd kick you out of his place after the divorce and custody issues were sorted out. He really is a stand-up guy. I get why you're so infatuated with him.
What the hell? So you were tricking me from the very start?
Weren't you the one trying to pull one over me? Pretending you had a change of heart just so you could take advantage of us again. Even before, when you were dating Brad, and after you got married to him, you told me all sorts of lies while you were still pursuing Daryl. No matter how many times you were rejected, you never gave up. Face it, you never expressed any interest in seeing Carol after your pregnancy, and you never had any intention of returning after you left. But you used your child as an excuse to go see him again. That's just insane.
So what? You can't blame me for wanting to be with such a fine man, can you?
If you were so devoted to him, then why, oh why, did you marry Brad?
I already told you. I didn't mind being in a relationship with him at that time. But in the end, I couldn't forget about my feelings for Daryl. All I wanted was to find love and be happy, just like anyone else would. I was so tired of living only to chase after his shadow.
That's your business. Leave my son and my grandchild out of your selfish love pursuits.
But I finally gave up on him. He told me that he doesn't care anymore what happens to me. Said he would call the police on me if I didn't leave him alone. I never had anyone say something so cruel to me in my whole life.
Even the man you love most has grown sick of you. You should be grateful he put up with you so much until now. I can only imagine how much trouble you've caused him these past few years. This entire time you've coerced him with your lies just so he would give you the time of day. Haven't you?
Well, what was I supposed to do? If I said I wanted to go see him and he refused, then what?
God, every day I am thankful that you broke up with Brad.
That aside, I'm still Carol's parent. My original request hasn't changed. I think I have a right to see her if I want to.
I can't exactly argue with that. But Carol's still a newborn, so you can't see her anytime soon. We'll decide on a visitation date, and you will wait until then.
Jesus, I just want to meet my child as soon as I can. Is that too much to ask?
Calm down. I'm not saying you won't ever get to meet her. If you want a chance to, you'll have to do it on mine and Brad's terms. So just to be sure, you absolutely swear to take responsibility for being Carol's mother from here on. Right.
I swear it. I'll make up for my mistakes if you'll allow me to. That's why I want to see her with my own eyes.
Then we have to have a talk about child support.
What did you say? Child support?
Naturally. You need to contribute to properly raising your daughter. Since you don't live with us, it's a given that you'll have to pay child support.
Isn't child support something a man with a regular job should pay for?
Oh, for the love of God. Men and women both pay for child support. That's not new. If the father has custody of the child, then the mother is obligated to help pay for the child's upbringing.
How am I supposed to give you money I don't have? I don't have a job!
Then I guess you'll have to find one, won't you? Well, you'll be fine. I'm certain you won't have to part with that much money. The amount will change depending on your annual income, I think.
Are you serious? If you want me to contribute, I suppose I'll have to give you my labor. I could take care of Carol while I live with you. What do you think about that?
No, that's not necessary. For that to be possible, I would have to let you in my house, and there's no way that's happening. You said it yourself. You're not coming back to this household. We both agreed wholeheartedly on that.
I guess I did say that and all. But the circumstances have changed. I'm not staying with Daryl anymore. I know I'm ready to be a good mother to Carol, so I can do it.
Your circumstances are not my business.
Janet, please listen to me. Let me go back into your home. I want to go back. Please. I really have nowhere else to turn. With Daryl out of the picture, I don't have anyone to rely on.
I'm not your mother, so I don't know what to tell you. No one's looking for you anymore, so go off and find somewhere else to go. Do whatever you want as long as you stay far away from us. Because this household isn't yours to return to. After that, my son contacted Molly with a text message about a visitation date for her daughter, but he never received a reply. The amount of money Molly was supposed to pay for child support was planned to be from $70 to $150 per month. It seemed like she couldn't even pay that much. As far as we know, she never bothered to get a job to raise the money. Once again, having nowhere else to go, Molly made another visit to Daryl's place without hesitation. From there, the police finally got involved. According to Daryl, her life has been completely miserable since then, spending her days couch surfing in different places. The last we heard, she went out to the countryside. I doubt we'll ever hear from her again. Molly claimed that she wasn't fit for a normal life. She looked down on us because we didn't have a lot of money. Though I'm not normally the type of person to get pleasure from other people's misfortune, when I think about the kind of life she's living now, I can't help but laugh. Even though Brad and I didn't get any money for child support, we're content with things as they are. It's extremely unusual for a father to have full custody of a newborn child unless there's a good reason for it. Though it was sprung on us by Molly, the fact that this child came home by herself was the best thing that could have happened to us. If a parent and child are connected through child support, their relationship could persist. Molly didn't seem interested in doing that, though. They went through a lot, but in the end, I'm beyond glad that my son and my granddaughter were able to stay together. Whenever I see my granddaughter, growing and learning new things with each day, I feel truly happy. Molly, who put her selfish wants over her own husband and child, will never be able to experience this kind of irreplaceable joy for the rest of her life. I'll make up for Carol's absent mother by supporting my son, who juggles his work responsibilities with raising his daughter every day. We'll work together to give her a good life.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.
Andrea, you need to get to the hospital now. A patient has arrived in ER. Male, early 30s. Clock yourself in, stat.
Got it. What's the status?
Andrea, I think it might be better if you just came here and see for yourself. I don't know how to put it.
What do you mean? Stacy, what's going on?
Andrea, I'm sorry to have to break it to you like this, but the patient is your husband. I'm so sorry, Andrea.
What? Richard? Oh my God, is he okay? What's his condition? Was he in an accident? What happened to him?
Andrea, I'm sure he'll be fine.
I thought this was an ER call.
Well, yes it is, in a way.
So what's the emergency here?
Well, it's an emergency, all right.
But there's a but here, right?
Right. It's an emergency situation, but he'll live.
Right, okay. Stacy, just tell me what happened to my husband, please.
Okay, well, Andrea, the thing is, and this is really not easy for me to say, okay?
Just tell me, Stacy.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Richard, your husband, he came in here with another woman.
Okay. Who is it? Do I know her?
I'm not sure. We haven't ID'd her yet, but she's a younger woman, maybe mid-20s.
Okay. And what?
She came in naked.
Okay.
Your husband also.
What? They're both naked. They came into the ER naked.
Right. I don't want to freak you out here, okay?
It's fine. I'm not. I'm calm.
Are you sure you're okay?
I've been a nurse for more than 10 years. I can handle it.
Okay, well, they both need an emergency operation and it's being set up right now.
Right. Okay. How serious is it?
Like I said, he'll live. In fact, they'll both live.
Okay. Is that what Dr. Betrayal said?
Yes, him also, but I can tell they'll both be fine.
Okay. So what do they need to operate for?
Well, as for your husband, he might need to be amputated.
Amputated? Oh my god, where? The legs? Arms? Oh my god, this can't be happening right now.
No, it's neither of them, Andrea. I need you to stay calm when I say this, okay?
Okay, I'm calm. I'm good.
Okay, so he needs to have his, important area cut off.
What? Stacy, what? Just be straight with me.
His genitals. He needs to have his genitals amputated.
Excuse me? Stacy, is this a joke?
No, Andrea, and I'm sorry that this is happening. I really am.
So you're telling me that Richard's genitals have to be removed? Why? I don't understand.
Him and that woman, they both came in together. As in sort of stuck together, if you get what I mean.
Stuck together? How did that happen? How are they stuck?
Well, I really don't know how to put this. It looks like they were in the middle of copulating, or fornicating, if you will.
What? Stop. Are you sure that's Richard? Wait, I can't go into the hospital like this. I need to wrap my head around this. This is too much.
I know, I was just as shocked as you are now.
So, oh my god, let me get this straight. So Richard and this younger woman came in naked, and they're stuck together by the genitals. So they're attached. And they need to be operated on so they can detach themselves from each other. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, so sorry, Andrea. Are you okay? I know you don't want to come into the ER department right now. But listen, we don't have anyone else around. They've gone home and you're meant to be here soon for your night shift anyway, right? Can you just make it here earlier?
Yes, okay, I'll get ready. But wait, this other woman, who is she then? Can you find out?
Well, Richard claims she's his sister.
What? No, there's something wrong going on here. Richard doesn't even have a sister.
Yeah, I mean, that would be gross. That would be totally wrong and illegal too.
Right. Maybe he's not thinking straight with everything that's going on around him.
Yeah, it could be that too.
So who is it?
The thing is, Andrea, I swear I've seen her before. I know I have. I just can't put my finger on the name or who exactly she is.
Really? Is it someone at work?
No, not anyone at work. I'm sure of that. It's someone I've seen maybe once because she really looks familiar.
Right.
I think I saw her at your wedding, you know?
My wedding? Really?
Wait. Oh my god. Andrea, you have a sister, right?
Yes, but no. No.
Wait, can you send me a picture of what she looks like?
Oh my god. Okay, hang on. There, did you get it?
Oh my god, it's her. Andrea, it's your sister.
Camilla.
Let me check. Yes, I called out Camilla's name and she responded. She nodded.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
My name is Andrea, and I'm 31 years old. I'm an ER nurse handling patients with all sorts of injuries and problems all day and all night. It's like a war zone here every day. And trust me, I've seen it all. From the bleeding to protruding organs, broken bones, and plenty of deaths at the scene. I've learned how to numb myself from it, and I thought I was one of the strongest ones here. I thought I had thicker skin than any of the other ER nurses working here. But this incident was different. This was totally unexpected and caught me really off guard. It's only been half a year since Richard and I got married. It seems like yesterday when we exchanged our vows and made promises to love each other till death do us part. But now this betrayal is one thing I hadn't prepared for. nor have I ever experienced anything like this in my entire life. It's humiliating, disgusting, it's hurtful and everything else. I thought this was the worst of it, but I guess I was wrong.
I am bored out of my mind, man. Andrea, be a good wife and get me a magazine or something, will you? Playboy, get me that. The latest issue should be out by now.
Morning, Richard. I'm still in bed. I was on call the whole of last night, as you know. I'm not about to get out of bed to get you a magazine.
I'm your husband and I'm in the hospital. Are you telling me that you can't even get a magazine for me to read here? Aren't you supposed to be a nurse taking care of people like me?
Well, yes, if you're sick, sure. But you're not.
I'm a patient.
Don't you think you owe me an apology first?
Apology to you? For what?
For what you did to me last night? And for what you're putting me through right now? Or what else do you have to apologize to me for, huh? What else are you hiding from me?
I have nothing to be sorry for, man. I told those paramedics that I didn't want to be admitted to your hospital and they wouldn't have it. It's not my fault that you had to see me the way you did last night. Blame your colleagues.
How can you say that? They helped you out. They saved your life.
Oh, big deal. Stop being so dramatic, man.
Dramatic? You, my husband and my sister, was sent to the ER naked and still attached together. And you expect me to be calm? Of course I'm going to be shocked. Who wouldn't?
Well, you and me both. I didn't think I'd end up here either, did I? You think I want to be here right now? Why does this have to happen to me, huh? Can't a man have a little fun around here?
So you do think it was humiliating and shameful, right?
Well, yeah, especially with you panicking and bawling your eyes out like that in front of everyone.
I only reacted to it just like any other wife would.
And you think trying to hit me counts too?
I was so mad at you. I can't believe you did this to me.
And you think I deserve a punch, do you?
What, and you think I deserve to be cheated on and humiliated like that?
You're a nurse. You're supposed to be all soft and nice and gentle to patients like me. Not violent like the way you're being right now.
You were sleeping with my sister. You embarrassed me in front of all of my colleagues at the hospital. That's the least you deserve. That's the most embarrassing thing I could ever experience in my entire life, Richard. You seriously need to feel more remorseful for what you did, too. I can't believe all you care about is some stupid magazine.
Speaking of that, where is it? Is it coming here anytime soon?
Up yours.
And besides, thank God there were other people who stopped you from doing any more damage.
Why?
Why what?
Why did you have to cheat on me? And why did it have to be with Camilla? She's my sister.
And she's hot.
What?
You guys are sisters and yet you don't look anything like each other. You'd think I married the wrong sister, wouldn't you?
What did you just say to me?
You heard.
You jerk. I can't believe you're acting like a total idiot. Who the hell do you think you are? I can't deal with this anymore. You watch out, Richard. Just you wait, you've got it coming.
Oh, geez, calm down, will you? What's the big deal? I don't want to be seeing her anymore, okay? So just take a chill pill and relax. Jeez.
And what makes you think I believe that?
She's got long-term effects now, right? I heard that she'll have to deal with the consequences now. I assume that means she won't be of any use to me, or any other men for that matter.
What did you just say about my sister?
I told you, I don't need her. She's useless to me now.
How dare you talk about my sister like that?
Well, it's true, isn't it?
I don't give a crap. You don't badmouth my family like that.
Alright, jeez. Keep your hair on.
I want a divorce.
What?
I want a divorce from you. I don't ever want to see your ugly, disgusting face ever again.
I told you I'm not gonna see Camilla anymore, alright?
I don't care. That's beside the point. How do you expect us to get back together after what happened? This isn't something we can come back from. You know that.
No, of course we can, babe. It was a one-time thing. It won't happen again. I'm sorry, babe. Okay? Oh, and by the way, is that Playboy magazine coming here by any chance? I am still mega bored over here.
What the? You're foul.
Hey, Andrea, what the heck is going on here? Why is everything gone? I just got back to the house and everything's gone. Where the heck are you at?
Oh, that's right. You're out of the hospital now, huh?
So, I asked you a question. Where the heck are you?
I moved out.
What? Where to?
Why would I ever tell you that? I told you, I meant it when I said I never want to see your face again.
What the heck, man? How the hell am I gonna live here alone?
Oh well, the rent for this month has been paid already, so you've at least got until the end of this month.
What? So, I have to move out?
I don't know. Either that or stay there and pay the rent yourself. The choices are simple.
You took away the furniture. Where the heck did they go?
I took them with me, of course. I paid for them anyway, so they're mine. Everything you paid for is still there. I didn't take any of your stuff, so don't worry.
A mattress and the microwave. What do you expect me to do without the other things?
Well, you can sleep and eat with that, can't you? That's all you need to survive. Good luck.
Andrea, come on, man. You can't do this to me. I don't have any money. You know how broke I am right now, babe.
Well, that's your own fault. You shouldn't have quit your job as soon as we got married. You should have found a new job sooner.
Oh, come on. You know that I've been looking for a job for months. It's this economy. You know that's why I can't find a job.
Oh, really now? I don't believe that at all. There's plenty of work available if you're not picky and if you'll actually goddamn take the jobs.
Oh, come on, man.
I know you've been drinking too. I can't believe you got back into that habit again. I thought you quit. You told me you quit.
I was stressed, man. From looking for a job all day long and stuff.
Stressed? You're talking to an ER nurse about stress.
Oh, come on. That's not fair, Andrea.
Are you telling me that you cheated on me behind my back because of stress too then?
Yeah, it was. Oh, come on. You love me, right?
No, I don't. I'm definitely not in love with you anymore. If you felt the same way as I did, you would have never cheated on me. And the fact that you did shows you never loved me either.
What happened to when you said that you couldn't live without me? Maybe we should talk in person and give us both some time to think this through.
Nope, I've already moved out, and that means I'm not going back to you.
Come on, Andrea. I need you.
Go and get married to Camilla. She seems to love you. She even told me that she wants to get married to you.
But she can't even have kids, so what's the point?
What's the point? You think women are just baby-making machines or something? What is wrong with you? And besides, what makes you think that she's not the one who can't have children? You can't have them either.
What? Huh? What did you just say, Andrea?
I thought you already heard from the doctor. Didn't he tell you?
Tell me what?
Your blood circulation has been cut off there. And if there's no blood going there, then, well, it's useless, isn't it?
What? Are you telling me that I can't get it up anymore? What the heck?
Yep. I mean, I eventually want to have children and start my own family. So if you can't conceive then, what's the point in being with you, right? You mean nothing to me now.
No way, this has got to be a joke. What are you talking about, man? I still have it here. It still works.
Well, just because they're still hanging, it doesn't mean you can use them. Good thing it never got amputated. You were pretty close to losing it though, you know?
The doctor didn't tell me anything.
Well, man to man, maybe he felt sorry for you.
No way. Oh, why is this happening to me? Man, I should have never done this. I should have never had those weird, dodgy drinks.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. What the hell did you drink?
I just drank 5 bottles of those energy drinks with the pills. I thought it'd boost my energy levels up, man.
You should only take those pills with water. Can't believe you took energy drinks with that. And 5 bottles of it? You're as dumb as anyone can be.
So, do you think I can use it again? I mean, will it work, you know? My Richard Jr.?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, you're a nurse, right?
Sure, but I'm not a specialist for male genitalia.
Come on, help me out here, Andrea.
Sorry, I don't think there's anything I can do. Just rest up and take care of yourself. I told you, I'm done with you. I moved out and I'll be serving you with divorce papers soon.
You still can't be serious about the divorce, man.
You bet I am. Make sure to sign it, okay? If you don't, I'm going to expose you and what you did all over social media.
What? You're threatening me?
Yup. If that's what it takes for you to sign the divorce papers, then so be it. I don't care. I'm not going to be around for any second longer. Sign it and get out of my life.
No, please, Andrea. Let's talk in person. Come over here and we can talk, yeah?
No. Sign the divorce papers. Don't ever talk to me unless it has to do with that. I'm done with you and it serves you right. Apparently, my sister Camilla moved into the house that me and Richard were living in, so they're living together now. I don't know how they're going to pay the rent, though, since Richard doesn't have a job yet and Camilla's just working as a server at a restaurant. I don't think it'll take long for them to move out of there. God knows what they're up to. As for their condition, I lied to Richard when I told him about his impotence. What the doctor actually said was they'll both recover in time. I just lied because I wanted to give them a taste of their own medicine. I know I'm a nurse and I shouldn't lie to patients, but this was different. I was lying to my husband for having an affair with my sister. I would never lie to patients in general. Anyway, I've got to get ready for my night shift at the hospital again. I wonder what kind of patients are going to be carried in tonight. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please like it and see you in the next one.